On second down, here's Carr. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And
just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Hey, Raider 2, get set, get set. OP.
a first down carry now for Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Carr to throw on second down. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff to Miller. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. From midfield, here's Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And he's brought down. The Bills' passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Hey, we're good.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out of his end zone, Brissett. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they've got it here with a first down. First carry now for the rookie from SC. It's Ronald Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll go again to Jones. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here we go. Grand 38.
To throw, Brissett. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 33.
Let's go. Grand 38.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive. And normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. Here's Brissett, flush to his right, and avoids the contact by sliding. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout.
Flex round.
Again, it's Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Flex round! Flex round!
Now Jones. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Ronald Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going. Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr steps away to his left. And this one hauled in by Will Tye. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there at 22. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot. On 1st and 10, Brissett. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Bills will take another timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it? And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down.
You.
In the second half.
Yo.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half.
Oh, yeah, my draft picks are moving up. That's what I'm talking about.
That you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try to hit a little bit more with some things they didn't see.
I might be able to grab this motherfucker after
They
all.
do just that. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting
Play him, Hood.
And guess what
I don't play him, though.
The secondary guys have to make
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Tell him I don't play him. I don't know who the fuck
I'm playing now. I play Tone. Damn, why my running back didn't go over? I fucked up that damn hole.
Brissett on first down.
Nick Bosa, eh?
He goes down. Chandler Jones.
Is this Joey Bosa's little brother or something?
Yeah, yep. What up, Dre? No, just chilling.
Who the fuck is Straight talking to?
A second down throw for Brissett, eluding the pressure right.
What
This one
Oh,
taken in on the
motherfucker.
right sideline, but not in the field of play.
He was talking to
They
me,
say
I
it's
guess.
incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Oh, man.
He thought I was the Redskins. I think he played the Redskins.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3
Huh?
thus far. This will be third and forever.
The Bears, I believe.
Brissett. Oh, incomplete.
No, he's talking about him this week.
They needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
That's a hell of a receiver right there. I'm going in the second round.
And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
Tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
These corners out here are trash.
You mean the magic marker board.
Oh, look at this shit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down. Carr. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Get the fuck out of here.
Reception good for 7. It's third down.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Will tie his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Ah, good, he missed
It's
it.
no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So we're back to a one-point
You might as well tell it. They might as well kick that dude out. He ain't played one game.
Word.
No.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
I agree.
For a touchback.
I'm a
Now the
motion
Jets
for that right
offense
now,
about
if
set
that's
to
the case.
take over as they head onto the field. And a tight game after
The
punting
Rams.
last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field
Nah, he played some.
with the game
Or no,
Were they user games?
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on
that's a
offense
user
right now.
game.
But they have to do it.
He played against the Cardinals.
Creep in and affect their play.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, this dude with the trashy internet.
Each and every year, we talk
Who,
about
Blackwood?
few tight ends coming
Yeah,
into
that's the one. Cause I just played him week 5. That's right.
do it a lot in college, so it's a
We had 4
constant
starts.
fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Brissett now, escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Brissett now on 2nd down. A dump underneath to Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn, you don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Set him
Boy,
up.
Bill Peppers.
Curious decision to go for it, but it pays
Set
off
tone
with
up.
the first down. Brissett now.
Are you broadcasting that game?
Oh, yeah, oh,
Second
yeah.
half, 1st and 10.
Let me tune on in.
A first down throw for Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He set me up
Adrian
that time.
Claiborne in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 2nd down, Brissett. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Flex round! Flex round!
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Drops it to Jones in the flat. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Flex round! Flex round! Let's go! Ohio! Ohio!
They'll try and throw for it here. He may try and run for this. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
That tone chasing motherfuckers. Yeah, boy. Come on,
This
though.
one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So the solid run on 1st, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all on your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game and trying to run it up on your play.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Going for it has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th down? Let's see.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
Out of the gun, Brissett. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. The Tide Bulls tried it, went for it, but it didn't pay off. And the Bills are going to get the football back. And the Bills getting set to go. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it again with Miller. And he's got room. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one good for 12 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now Carr. And he's got Will Tye complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger
Boy, he just,
zone when
what was that, a fucking fullback out there on that out route?
Tight end.
He can hurt you down.
Boy, big as hell.
So well, doesn't he?
Shit. 44 big as shit. God damn.
I don't think so either.
How you supposed to tackle something like that out there running in the middle of the field?
No, he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, Not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Here's a give to Miller. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
Oh, these motherfuckers is robbing me.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, it's Miller.
Shit.
Into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Last year, the Bills only went for it one time, and they did not convert, but they're going to line up to go for 2 here. Throwing now is Carr. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Damn, that's a lot of ass.
Come on, let's go. What? London. What? London. Hey, look, 3.
First down, Brissett. Dancing to his left. And he's got some space here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Back to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Ohio.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, that pussy dropped it. Get the fuck out of here.
To go for it with such
Oh.
time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Yeah, here comes
I can't believe he dropped
They
that
have
shit.
the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loved to have a little bit of a cushion.
That's some fucking
and
bullshit,
achieved
man.
Measurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game.
That is
Don't even
fucking
let that become an
bullshit.
issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This is
God
not
damn, I
fully
can't believe
over
he
yet.
fucking dropped that. Oh, that pisses me off.
But you ran it in though.
Huh?
But you ran the ball in though. So what's the issue?
What do you mean I ran it in?
Maybe I'm too far back. Oh yeah, it resumed where I stopped watching it.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
Is the game over right now, or what time do you have right now?
I got a minute left. All these motherfuckers just had a face mask.
At this stage in the fourth.
Okay.
Really hard to
Oh, it must be
believe
the
in
next
now
play
that
that y'all
the
talking
hope
about.
that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So
Because you got a flag, right? A holding flag.
No, I got a face mask.
Okay, face mask. And then the next play is the play you was just talking about, right?
No, I was talking about the play where my man just dropped the ball. He caught it and dropped it. Fucking 91 tight end.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Oh, this must have been earlier in the game. Man. If you know, you know.
This is Miller. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Bills on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
Fuck! I can't believe that shit. They fucking robbed me the whole fucking game.
Now a 20th carry of the game for Lamar Miller. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I hate this fucking game. I don't even fucking like it no more.
In the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On the counter, it's Miller. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who
Why the
believe
fuck
are
y'all
right
out there
here in
posing
this
with the
room,
enemy, you
and
fucking
then you
team?
go on the road, band together, and get it done.
I can't believe that fucking shit. I just got to get more better. That's all. These motherfuckers ain't built up yet. Jacoby, the fucking quarterback, is terrible. But he can't blame it on him. That motherfucker dropped that damn ball. Just straight dropped it. Had it 4 for. I knew that shit was going to happen. Yeah, I was going for the game-winning drive. Huh? Nah, he ain't been on in a while. Oh, they gave me 1 fucking awareness. Them motherfuckers. I ain't see Los on in a while. I keep fucking 5 weeks, 4 weeks. Motherfucker. These injuries got to stop. He was looking to play somebody. Oh. Oh, shit. Fuck, I'm 6-4 now. I think I gotta play Tone again. Huh? Yeah, but shit, I'm losing these dumbass games. I lost 2 in a row. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Los. I ain't know. Might be pouring that Fleazy shit. Not Fleazy, what's the fuck his name? Okamar, where you don't never show up. You and Okamar about to play? Oh, okay. Let me stop broadcasting my shit.